What's up, everybody? Liv here. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you guys for watching. Listen, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps the algorithm. It lets the algorithm know that I'm posting videos so that you can watch them, share, and like them if you want. But please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and today we're going to talk about 6 things I look for when purchasing a firearm. Now, it could be a pistol, it could be a shotgun, rifle. I don't own any revolvers. I know. Another subject for another day. But listen, these are the 6 things I look for when purchasing a firearm, and it's not in any particular order, okay? So when I go to the gun store, first I have to know that it's reliable, okay? I have to know that I can depend on it, okay? It's definitely reliable, it's gonna go boom every time, and that I can trust it with my life. Number 2, proven. All right, along with reliability, it has to be proven. It has to have years or even decades of data suggesting that it is proven and that it's going to get the job done, right? It's going to do what it needs to do. And so along with reliability, it has to be proven. Number 3, the affordability. Okay, and what I mean by the affordability is that I have to be able to afford a firearm. I have to be able to afford the ammo. I have to be able to afford the training. Okay, now typically 9mm is kind of what the go-to is for most people because you can afford the ammo, you can afford the train, and typically you can afford a firearm. But if you get something like, a 300 blackout that you want to take to a class, or you get a pistol class that requires a 45mm, can you afford the ammo to take that class? If you're going to carry that gun, can you afford the ammo to train with that gun? If that's your home defense, let's say that 300 blackout is your home defense. Do you have enough money to afford the ammo costs that it would take to train to make sure that you're proficient with that 300 blackout for your home defense weapon? I don't know, but for me, I typically stay around the 9mm arena, okay? Can I afford a 9mm gun? Yes. Can I afford the ammo? Yes. Can I afford the training? Yes. So that's what I'm talking about when I talk about the affordability of it. Number 4, can I easily actuate the controls of it? Meaning, when I'm holding the firearm, right? Does it feel good in my hand, right? It feels good? Great. Can I actuate the slide stop, right? If it's a double action, single action, can I maneuver the hammer? Is my finger too far away from the trigger, or is it stuck in the trigger guard? Like, all of that matters, right? Is the slide, does it have slide cuts where I can manipulate the slide? All of that means that's important. The magazine button, can I actuate the magazine button without completely turning my hand or turning the gun in my hand to get to the button? So those are things that I look for. Can I actuate the controls, and does it feel good in my hand? Does it feel natural? Is it like an extension of my hand when I hold that firearm out? If it feels good, if I'm actuating the controls really well, if it's just flowing, then yes, I'm definitely interested in this firearm. If it's not flowing, if it's not natural, if it's not giving comfort, then chances are I am not going to like it and I'm not going to train with it. So I want to get something that's easy for me to control and maneuver and is an extension of my hand. Number 5, I want to be satisfied with the firearm that I choose without making any upgrades to the firearm, right? Without getting any extra sights, without getting a new trigger. I want to be satisfied knowing that I paid this much for the firearm and I don't have to get any upgrades to make it better, right? I know people like to put new sights on the Glocks, new triggers in the M&Ps, and all that good stuff. But typically, when I look for a firearm, I want to be satisfied knowing that if I purchase this firearm, I'm okay with all the stock parts. Doesn't mean the firearm is perfect, right? It just means that if I don't get any upgrades, I'll still shoot it. I'll be satisfied with it. And last but not least, but you can certainly add to this list, it has to have dual purposes. Meaning, if I purchase a firearm, I want to know that it can do at least 2 things. Maybe more, but at least 2. Number 1, it has to be a good size for me to carry, okay? And I like to also have it as a home defense firearm. Now, Some people will want it as a home defense and maybe a range gun. Some people do the whole competition and home defense. Some people like a truck gun and, be able to carry it as well. For me, I like to have it as a home defense option as well as carry. So in essence, when I'm going to the store to purchase firearm, it has to be reliable. It has to be proven. It has to be affordable. I have to be able to easily manipulate the controls of the firearm, and it has to feel good in my hands. I have to be satisfied without any upgrades. And last but certainly not least, and of course you can add to this list, it has to have dual purposes, okay? So that's what I look for when I purchase a firearm. And you guys let me know, add to the list, feel free. But these are the core characteristics that I'm looking for when I purchase a firearm, all right? So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're doing well, treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Peace.